get some more views here at Castlebar Mitchell's Clubhouse because, Joe Brolly, obviously you're looking forward to this year's championship.
Well, Michael, I have to say, absolutely looking forward to a very absorbing and exhilarating contest, I have to say, today's going to be a great game, I must say, it really, really is, and I have to say, I love what you're doing with the room here, live TV and all that. It's absolutely brilliant, isn't it, and I'm surprised you found the room big enough to fit my ego in it, but fair play to you, lads.
And tell me, what's your opinion on the current state of football?
Well, I get very upset, when I talk about it, I don't like telling stories, but I'll tell one anyway, right? Up in Belfast, right, I have this 5-year-old from down the road from me, right? 5 years of age. I seen him in the back garden a couple of months ago. Great little footballer, both feet, left and right. I said, this fella's the next Gooch, I says. So I told him, I said, start him up with Bridget's, our club, So he's on the rates panel, and I'm after finding out, right? The underrates are going 7 nights a week training, right? 7 nights a week, right? This fella, he's in the gym 4 nights a week. He's walking around, he's like Damien Colm, so he is. He's only 5 now, I went into the gym, I seen him in the gym, I says, Tomas. His name is Tomas, named after the great Tomas O'Shea. And I said to him, I says, Tomas, what do you do? He says, you'll play with us now. He says, oh, I do. He says, and I says, what position are you playing? He was corner forward, and he looked up at me, with these big blue eyes and this, face of innocence and adventure, and he says, he said he was the sweeper, I says, hold on a second, what do you mean you're the sweeper, And he looked up at me again, his eyes narrowed, and he says to me, he says, oh, Joe, he says, I love nothing more than to ruin a good game, so I do, I tell you can totally forget about him as far as he's a man, I know he's only 5, but I had to be held back, so I did. And that's a true story, I wouldn't exaggerate.
Right, I'll tell you what, let's get a view from Colm O'Rourke. And the question, Colm, I think for you is, will Dublin win the championship again this year?
Look, absolutely. I think now Dublin will win the Leinster Championship. They'll win the All-Ireland as well, and with the financial clout they have, they'll probably win the World Cup also, Look, now, I've nothing against Dublin, but look, I have suggested splitting them in two. I think it's high time now we threw them out of the Championship altogether. Absolutely. Nothing against Dublin, though.
No, I know that, yeah. Now, next up, let's turn to hurling, why don't we? Because we have Davy Fitzgerald. So, Davy, who do you think is going to win our first live match here in the Sunday game? Who's going to win this one?
I'm not saying a word here, Michael, You boys aren't going to get it on me, I know the crack up here. I never expected to be in the RT studio, but I have to say, it's everything I expected it to be, Reminds me of that film, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. But I tell you, you're not going to get another word on me, I'm sorry, but I'm not saying another word, all right? I'm only a small little fish at the end of the day, good luck.
All right, well, Davy, thank you very much. Davy, thank you very much for the contribution that you did make to us so far. But I'll tell you what, we're going to get a few more views on hurling as well, because we have Ger Loughnane with us as well. And I suppose we're going to ask Ger, what can you expect, Ger, from this year's championship?
Well, just, if I knew it was a studio audience now, a live studio, I would have bought myself a new head for this, But I have to say, I tell you what you can expect. Pure concept hurling, right? I have to say, in the last couple of years, no physical stuff, no mental stuff, right? The standard of hurling is so bad, even Galway managed to win the All-Ireland last year. And no offence, Michael, but they're absolutely gutless. Now, I'll say this. I hope this year now we get a bit more manliness in the game, a bit more testicular fortitude, you know what I mean? A few good belts. And Jez, I hope Joe Kenning is on the end of a few of them, I tell you that.
No, you can't be saying that about fellas like Kenning, fairness, you can't.
Well, that's the problem with today's generation, the whole lot. Yeah, it's too PC, you can't say this, you can't say that. But I tell you this, Michael, that's all going to change very soon, right? When my friend Joe Brolly becomes president, Absolutely. I tell you, forget Kenya 2020. It's all about Brolly 2025. Hashtag, right? Absolutely. That's right.
All right, listen, thank you for that. And also a big thank you, ladies and gentlemen, to Conor Moore. Thanks, Conor. Well done, sir. Excellent stuff. Fair play. Fair play.